Hey friends, it's Susan from Legs Like Mine, and I am learning a little bit about the lymph system as I have a little bit more time to understand sort of what's going on with my legs and how to do drainage of my legs and stuff. So I'm going to tell you a couple of things that I learned because the whole idea behind this is to get rid of inflammation and to get the lymphatic fluid moving in our bodies again. So today I'm going to talk about my face, which is so strange because this is my channel about my legs. It's not face like mine, it's legs like mine. Anyway, so here I am with no makeup. I've got try to have my hair pulled back a little bit for you because I'm going to talk about lymph nodes. Is your face getting puffy? Like I noticed that mine is getting puffy. And I'm wondering if I do this little test for myself, if maybe I can get my face to be less puffy too. So I especially noticed it before I start this, but I especially have noticed my face being puffy on days that I have a flare in my leg, which I 100% believe that is caused by stress, number one for me, eating bad, or drinking an alcoholic beverage that I should not be drinking like wine is a big flare trigger for me for some reason. But stress is the number one. Like if I have anything significant going on, my leg just blows up. Well, so does my face. So anyway, did you know that you have around 600 lymph nodes in your body? I did not know this until I started doing this little study that I've been doing. And also that I feel like a lot of the videos that we all watch about lymph nodes and stuff, make you think that you can do complete lymphatic drainage just by, messing around with the superficial lymph nodes. I didn't know that lymph nodes there's deep ones and then there's like superficial ones. So you're never going to get them all because we can't reach all of them. I mean, some of them are like running along deep inside your jugular vein and stuff. So I feel like whenever we see the videos about lymph stuff that they're always like the lymph nodes are right under their skin. Well, some of them are, but not all of them. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to document what I'm going to try doing with my face for the next few weeks and take a picture every day and see if we can get my face to look any less puffy. So here's day one, right? So I'm going to try and just like sit in the same position every morning when I come in and start my little session of facial stuff. And then what I'm going to show you is what I've learned. So and now I understand when they tell you to do anything with your lymph nodes, it's not like one finger or two, it's kind of a flat hand. And the reason is because like here in front of your ear, we have 3 lymph nodes. But I can't feel them. They're the size of a pea. I cannot feel any of them. So I'm not a doctor. I don't know what I'm feeling for. So if you use your hand and it's just a gentle pressure, you're going to get them, right? So you've got 3 here. You've got a couple here back behind your ear. And then you have a little set of them back here in the back of your head. And your head is actually kind of broken down into zones. So there's a lower zone and it's your lower lip and your chin, and it actually drains into a set of lymph nodes that's right here. And then you have this middle zone that it's everything basically under your eye, and it drains down into a set of lymph nodes that's on the side of your mandible, your jaw, right? So you're kind of wanting to push the lymph into its drainage lymph. So it's just like a drainage ditch, like it goes down into a drainage ditch. And then everything that's above your eye, it drains into these here that go in front of your ear. So you're wanting to move lymph in that direction, right? So I didn't understand before all this little bit of research that you want to send the lymph to where they drain. And ultimately what they're going to do is they drain down into these bigger lymph nodes that go into veins. They literally feed into the veins that go straight to your heart. And what that does is it sends the lymph fluid back in, like the old plasma, old dirty junk, stuff that it's trying to filter out of your system. It's filtering them as it hits all of the lymph nodes, but it's all going back into your heart to be brought back in to be blood and part of your blood supply. And it's cleaning them as it goes through the lymph nodes. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on this area up and just do a few things. So what I want to do is start where the main drain is. So I know that there's some lymph nodes in this area, and like here's my collarbone. You can't see it anymore, but someday maybe. Anyway, so I'm just gonna do like 5 to show you 5, and then when I really get going, I think what I'll do is I will do them both at the same time. So there's 5. So I'm starting where it drains because you want to clean sort of like the trench to get everything in there. And then I'm going to do 5 here. Gentle, gentle, gentle. It's just like stretch and pull, right? Just, you can see I'm not like cramming it. Okay. So there's 5. And then I'm going to do these 5 mandible ones. And again, I can't feel them. So I wish I could. But I think if you can feel them, that's bad, right? Like it means that you're sick. And I'm going to do 5 here on my chin. Okay, and then I'm going to split my fingers like, this is an old reference. Mork from Ork, how he did Nanu Nanu. I can't even do it. And I'm just going to do like 5, and I'm trying to hit pretty close to the front of my ear based on the charts I've been looking at this morning. And this whole area back here, and I'm going to do 5 or 10 or whatever. You're trying to just like wake them up and stimulate movement of the lymph. And then just for fun, I'm going to sort of just rub the back of my head where you know how you've got this bone back there? I think it's in this area. It does feel good. Okay, so I'm going to start with the lower stuff. So it's lower lip. It's all draining into this area. So I can't help but mess with my upper lip. 2. And I'm trying to just move it all down into that mandible one, and then I'll do the mandible. Okay, now this area I think is super important because I know you've got lymph nodes under your eyes. And again, I'm trying to send it to this area right here, right? I'm just gently pushing. Okay. And I know you've also got a bunch of lymph nodes right here. So you want to just do like 5 or 10, whatever feels good. Like you don't want to irritate your skin. I have super crazy, wicked sensitive skin. And I'm just going to tell you guys that I have been terrible because I've worked a crazy job before January on days whenever I didn't even feel like I had time to drink water when I woke up in the morning, like I had to go to work and just get it going, you know. I wasn't washing my face every day or even taking my makeup off. And now this is Sunday for me. Right now I have committed, like I need to start doing that stuff. I know I'm drinking more water, which I've talked about in a previous video. We know this drains to the ear. Let me begin to do gently. I know your eyelid skin is so fragile, and I don't want to make myself like get more wrinkles than I've got. So I'm just rubbing, and you can tell I always have a red spot here anyway. But so I washed my face this morning. I don't use any fancy skincare system. I use Biore. And it's really a pretty recent thing for me. I'm trying to clear up some serious issues here, and I'm probably going to go see a dermatologist. But anyway, I started using this Biore charcoal cleanser every morning with a washcloth, which, it's like such a luxury to me when you haven't been taking care of yourself the right way. And I'm trying right now. Let me see. I brought it in to show you. Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer, oil-free. And I honestly, because my skin is so sensitive, I don't know if it's going to break me out or not. But I moisturized this morning after I washed my face really well. And it does feel good. It feels, when your skin is just so thirsty, like mine's been, because it's just not been taken care of. Any moisturizer feels good, but now tomorrow if I wake up and my skin's all broken out, I'll have to not do it. So I'm not telling you to buy that or anything, but that's what I'm trying right now. Okay. So I'm just working these lymph nodes, and I probably, like, if you watch other videos, people are so much more like methodical and meticulous about the order that they do all this stuff in. But I'm doing it, and I, right now, without adding any moisture to it, I'm to the point where I'm like, yeah, I think I'm good. You know, oh, I can feel that draining. Like it's giving me the tinglies right there. So something's going on now that I've kind of got all that flushed out, right? I'm going to do one more around here. You have deep lymph nodes in here in front of your throat, but I know that these are going down here and then back in front of your clavicle, right? And all that. So when you're doing facial stuff, this is what I believe to be true. And if you're a doctor or something, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think when you're doing face stuff that you need to worry about like opening up your armpits and all this other stuff, because everything drains into these veins that are right here going straight to the heart. So this is like its own little lymphatic world right there. So that is what I'm doing. I wanted to show you one other thing. I'm going to learn how to try this. I got this at Dollar Tree. It's a lymphatic drainage tool, and I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, but there's like hundreds of them on Amazon that people use to help direct, fluid and stuff like that. What I've learned about these is that you have to use like an oil or moisturizer, or some people use it if they put on retinol at night. Well, if I just told you I haven't been washing my face, I haven't been using retinol. Anyway, I may try this in one of my daily routines. I just want to read up a little bit more about it. But I think the idea is that like all these little shapes, they come in tons of shapes. Like you figure out like, oh, that right there might fit really good on my chin. But what's weird is if you're trying to drain your chin fluids down into your mandible, it doesn't make any sense to sweep it away like that, right? So that's what the part is a little bit confusing for me. But anyway, so that is what I'm trying now for my face. This is gonna be a 30-day video. I'm gonna do this every day for 30 days and take a picture every day, and we'll see if my face looks any different. So there you go. Now I'm going to go see if I can get the rest of this eye makeup off and go start my day. I have one more video to show you guys, and I may do that without my makeup on too, because it's Sunday, and sometimes you just don't need to put on makeup all the time. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this. This is part 1. There'll be a part 2 that shows what happened in 30 days with my face, and we'll see if anything did happen. All right, take care. Have a great day, and no matter where you are in life, do something for yourself today, even if it's as simple as literally drinking a little bit of extra water. And that's what I'm going to do right now, because that's going to help that fluid drain more too. So anyway, I will talk to you later. Take care. Bye, everybody.